Hey everybody, it's your friend Jenna with Uncomplicated Kitchen, and today we're going to use this amazing... Hey everybody, it's your friend Jenna from Uncomplicated Kitchen, and today we're gonna use this sweet old friend, the Instant Pot, to make the best, fluffiest white rice you've ever had. I love you. All right, to rinse rice or not to rinse rice, I'm gonna say that that's completely up to you. I like to rinse the rice because I really like it when all the grains are nice and separated and fluffy, but if you want something that's for a stickier rice, you do not have to rinse. This is up to you, but regardless of which way you go, you need to make sure that you've got equal measurements of liquid and rice. So here, I have rinsed 2 cups of plain old white rice. And it's going right into the Instant Pot. Because I measured my rice in this kind of measuring cup, I'm also going to measure my liquid in the same exact thing. You don't need to worry about liquid versus dry, all the same measuring vessel. So 2 cups for 2 cups. You could also use some kind of broth or stock for this, but I am using good old reliable water. You could also salt this if you'd like, but honestly, we're gonna be jazzing this up later into a fantastic Mediterranean grain bowl. So I'm gonna keep that sodium low and I'm just gonna go ahead and cook it. So 2 cups rice, 2 cups water, right in, and we're gonna put the lid on. So the best part about using white rice is it's only a 4-minute pressure cook. So I'm gonna hit the pressure cook button. And I'm gonna hit custom, yes. High heat, yes. Nope, not a minute. And then we're gonna turn off that keep warm setting. And then we're gonna hit start. So a couple things to note about using an Instant Pot. I love that there's so many safety features on this, but there are a couple things that you should see for when you're using it at home. So a lot of people will ask me, well, how do you know when it's starting to do its job? Like it just says on, how do you know how much time it's got? Well, when it is up to pressure, you will see that the 4 minutes will start automatically on here. So no worries about that. Then you need to be sure that the vent and seal is set to where you want it. For doing rice, you want it to be on sealing. You don't want that, that steam escaping. You want it to stay in to pressure cook that. So it's on, not vent, but it's on seal. And then finally, when it's up to pressure, this little guy right here, this little red bobber, will pop up. And that's how you know that the thing is at pressure, and then that timer will start. What's really cool is now this bobber is up. I'm sure that's the technical term for it, the bobber. And how we know it's full of pressure is because if we, just kidding. Oh, this doesn't, oh, there. We know it's full of pressure because it just geysered out. Don't try that at home. I just wanted to show you that it was in fact ready to roll. And now what you can see is on the front of this Instant Pot, now that timer is on. So now we've got 4 minutes of a pressure cook at high pressure, and then it's gonna naturally release, and then we're gonna take the lid off. All right, so the little bobber went down. I heard it make the click, and as you can see, all that moisture has evaporated. We got lots of steam. What we're gonna do is use a fork to fluff up that rice. It is perfectly cooked. Not a bit of moisture, nothing is really clumpy. It is evenly cooked, and that was done so quickly. Look at that. I love you. Beautiful. A little sprinkle of salt on my rice. Let's give it a try. Super fluffy, perfect. Little garlic oil on top, some of those garlic chips, and I'm a happy camper. Until next time, bye.